and salutations, YouTubers and malefactors. Back here, Stop Budget Motorsports, and we're riding out at Twin Hills. Since it's an absolutely beautiful day, we got a whole bunch of folks out here. Shadow, oh goodness, Drew's dad, Drew, Stoney, Caden, Mark, and Jeff. And there's supposed to be another person out here by the name of Mike that we probably catch up with here soon. I'm also trying out my orthopedic old man pegs and some steg pegs, so we're gonna get some thoughts on this. But yeah, the steg pegs and extended reach, these nice CNC extended reach pegs are kind of nice. Guess we're about to take the pink trail. I'll ride sweet. The enduro cross track's gotten a little bit eroded out too. I'm gonna ride sweeper. Huh?
Who's gonna lead?
I don't know.
I don't know where he's going.
For the most part.
He can lead.
I would say Mark can lead, but he doesn't have the best sense of direction. That comes from being extra excited. Oh man. Well, a few of these rocks have certainly come loose. You know, eventually I'm gonna have to go for that knee rebuild. I was hoping to see Mr. Mike out here. He might be out here a bit later. I'll definitely make it a point to take a lap with him. So there's been a message I keep on getting lately. Apparently there's some folks wanting me to go back to dual sport / adventure riding. That's just not really my bag anymore. I mean, I might eventually. I'm gonna try a new path on this one. This is always our first hang up out here. I should feel guilty for what I'm about to do, but I don't think there's enough room yet for me to go through there. Whoa, whoa! Woo! Almost did the splits there. Alright, back up. Yes, I wish I would have taken the Rich Larson class, but I've been watching his videos, and man, this getting unstuck thing is nice. better than last weekend. I'll leave these pegs on. I think I'm kind of fond of them. They do feed you forward a bit more. So these nice CNC extended reach pegs, they're about 90 bucks after shipping. And they do feed you forward a bit. So I have a more aggressive stance. But I do like the fact that between that and seg pegs, I'm not rocking backwards and putting a ton of strain on my arm. Now, I will probably find them annoying whenever I have to actually get my feet off the bike. Oh, I guess so.
Usually it's like, I don't know.
Alright, still big shout out to Jamie Lamance for doing such a great job out here. Also shout out to Derek for helping out with that and making new trails. I really do appreciate having such a good place to ride close to home. And when you're out here and you're riding, be a good steward of your trails. Follow the markers, go the right way, but also try not to break too much stuff. You know, if you see markers down, try and help out by putting them back up if you have the ability to do so. Woo! I was gripping a little too loose on that one. But yeah, be good stewards of your area. If you got cutting tools and trail these little maintenance, do some trail maintenance. Not just go haywire on someone's property and cut down a whole ton of trees or anything. You know, just help take care of things. Apparently through the grapevine we might be racing out here at Twin Hills, which is kind of a trip. One or two of our tracks might have had a little issue. I hope not. I mean, we're running out of places to ride here in Texas. Ow! That hurt. The rain has definitely changed the face of this place quite a bit. But I hope we still have Simpsonville and all that, because dry, that place is my favorite track of the year. Of course, most of the season's just been torrential downpour. And well, depending on what truck we race for the last race, I might have a special something for all you folks watching. So, what do I think about this bike versus the 4-stroke out here? Well, with it being drier, this bike definitely feels a lot more manageable. Also feels a bit more jittery and less planted than the 4-stroke. The Yamaha feels planted as all heck, but when it gets wet, it certainly gets nice. I feel like this bike is a little more point and click. So if I need to make like a maneuver around something, I can just like point and click this easier. The Yamaha doesn't like to be as clickable. Of course, to the mud, I'm not really a fan of clickable. So, I mean, kind of referencing that Sumoto video about 2-stroke versus 4-strokes, or which is better. They're each better at certain things. There's certain times where I'm on the 2-stroke and I'm like, man, really like the 4-stroke. And certain times I'm on the 4-stroke like, yeah, dang, this thing's so piggy. But on a more sweeping track, I'm actually significantly faster on the 4-stroke. And on a tight track, I'm significantly faster on this. So, and by significantly, I mean like 3-4 seconds. I'm still slow as molasses, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm very much so a sea-level rider, a very middle of the road sea-level rider. See, our Caden is like right on that cusp of being an intermediate. He's legit fast. And he's real good at what he does. So much for keeping my bike clean. Clean out my boots, just drag them in the weeds a bit. I don't recommend doing that. It's not super safe to do that. And nearly clean. If you got any saplings or roots or anything, that's going to rip you off the bike. It'll be a bad day.
I tried to tell him.
Anything kosher?
I wouldn't trust it.
What's the matter? You got a manual. You got cruise control.
Oh, I got a civilian.
No, sir.
I can't eat it hard enough to twist this throttle. It's another thing in the motorcycle community. We need to, take care of folks, help folks like, get into the sport. big on, you know, if we have new riders with us, we should always take time to help them out. Whoa! That got a little messy. Yeah, I can tell that Jamie did a ton of work down here. I wonder if a big old Woody's still here. Holy crap, man. Alright, hats off right there. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I moved these up about half an inch. Should be good. I will say that's one thing I love about this 300. The 250 was easy to wheelie, but this thing definitely lofts. If I was just a little better about clutch control. Woo! Almost got a little too excited there. Let's go jump into the mud hole. So the other thing, if you're thinking about buying the bike, if I buy a 2-stroke or 4-stroke, can I ride everything I want to ride? Well, whoa! You can ride anything that you can ride on a 2-stroke and a 4-stroke. It's just kind of like using a butter knife for a steak. You can use it for hard enduro, but the bike will run hot and be a little bit more prone to stalling. You can desert race on a 2-stroke, but the centrifugal force of the engine will feel a little bit more planar at high speed. Cross country, you can do it on either. It's really just a matter of pick your poison. The only thing I can't heartily recommend is a 450 motocross bike. They are not set up for this. Suspension will be relentlessly harsh. You're going to feel like you're a ping pong ball. And the bike will be very high strung, short ratio transmission, super prone to flaming out and stalling, highly frustrating to ride in the trails. I mean, yeah, you can add flywheel weights and other stuff, but if you're looking at a bike, get something for the 85% of the riding that you expect you're going to do. If you're planning to dual sport and adventure ride, get a bike that's skewed towards the street. If you're going to have a dual sport that's just street curious, get a dirt oriented, you know, dual sport. You know, But you really have to sit and evaluate what is your bike. What are you going to do? Because if you get the wrong tool for the job, you'll always be unhappy with it. And 9 times out of 10, it'll just sit in your garage collecting dust. Me personally, I have like, and I'm sorry, subscribers, I have 0 interest in the street right now. That's just the truth. I have no interest in going back to adventure riding. Now, who knows what happens in a year or two? I think probably 2 years from now, I'm planning to do the Vegas to Barstow. Will I want a dual sport then? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, LA, Vegas, Barstow. I plan to do that. It's a bucket list item for me. I do like some of the changes out here. I feel like they pulled out a couple of those rocky hill sections. That tree last time, so I didn't feel like biffing a tree again. Should have went left. Oh well. Of course, there's always some rumors floating around. good leading, but he has a sense of direction deal. Woo! You know, the only thing I don't like about the Recluse on this bike is that it makes it run a lot hotter. I guess Mark found the mud hole. Got a little too excited.
Well, I tell us where the tree was.
Yeah, pretty much. There's no trees on the left. Hold on. How can I do this? I'm like, without me sinking.
Need some help?
Hey, you got it.
Woo. There we go.
Easy there, Hercules.
Damn.
Hercules, Hercules.
When you do that CrossFit daily.
Problem is I've been gripping with my throttle hand a little too tight. Ooh, that's eroded out quite a bit. That was my favorite trail back in the day. Well, bear that in mind. I go tearing down that, I'm going to be having an exciting ride. Ah, crap, get on my helmet. Dang, critter. That's a little distracting. Yeah, rain's definitely put some erosion on this stuff. I had a couple of G-outs too. So on the green trail, over in this like upsy downsy place, that's the stuff that makes me a bit nervous. Riding this cliffside. I have mad respect though. Most I can clear that and the yellow. I'll be honest, I can't. I mean, I can clear part of the green with the easy bypasses, maybe most of it. Yellow, I struggle. I still maintain that the people who ride trials are the most talented folks in dirt biking. If you can successfully ride trials, like everything else is like riding a turn track. split that foot. Oh, that's confusing. I wonder what's that other way. I tell you what, that trail of the green though, that is fun as frick. You okay? I wouldn't.
Water on the corner. I'm just skipping this. We ain't. I might. Come on. Come on, Mark. We got this.
Potentially entertaining. Yeah, I'm not exactly fond of the idea of going boating. I guess everyone else left us behind. Or they took that other trail. It's confusing with that split off.
Right back there, yeah. I was like, is it both or?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll give it a shot. It has overgrown a smidge. Ow! Oh, that tree. Oh, God, another one. Oh, that was painful. Low bridge.
Did you hit it?
Oh, yeah.
It got my head.
So see, that's the thing though, is if you're out in front, like you kind of take the blunt of the. So when you hit it, it was easy to get under, but
the worst part is when you go out first thing in the morning, you get all the spider webs.
Oh man.
Oh,
Well, this is going to go back into that pond, so we're going to have to go around it.
and then grope our way through the field so we can find the second half, the last quarter of the track.
Don't blame that on me.
I'll go ahead and take lead for a little bit on this one.
Man, you know where you're. I know. I kind of can figure out how to get us back over there. Oh, look. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, where?
I thought that was bad.
No, let's.
No, it was
Oh,
the
never mind.
kid. It was
That's
those
the
kids.
guy to fly. Yeah.
So wait, what's the plan? We're gonna go.
We're gonna try and finish a full lap of this place, kind of groping our way through. I'm gonna lead. Well, after the woods section, when we get to the field, I'll go ahead and hop out front and try and grope our way to the track. And then after that, we'll go back and take a break. I don't know where everyone else went.
They're done. They're taking a break. They're gonna be like, all right, we're ready for lap 2 when we get back.
My
They
dad's
get
got to
half
leave
of
by
it.
11, so they're probably just riding as much as they can.
Who has to leave by 11?
My dad.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Well, he doesn't want to ride with us. Him and Shadow were like, hey man, let's see how fast we can do this. And I'm like, hey
Especially my
guys,
father,
come
my
back.
father.
They got Caden with them. He'll keep them entertained.
Oh, Caden will definitely keep them entertained.
All right.
Actually, since it's my first time with all these changes out here, I'm enjoying the good grope through the woods. Goodness. All of that looks rough like crap. I'll try not to spin my tire and make a deep rut even deeper. That's a little runny. There's definitely a rut in there, plants. There's a rut in my boot. Somebody's poisoned the watering hole. Whoa! Whoa! I think this is like a... Oh! Oops. Yeah, I think this is like the purple trail that White Hollywood was working on. So yeah, that pink trail is the easy one. That's purple, which is supposed to be harder.
Oh.
All right, I'll try and be smarter this time. Oh, you want to go up front?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, Kane's leading. I was going to say, I'm not used to being in front of folks. Oh my goodness. That's not going to work for... No bueno for caca. Holy crap-a-roni. I think all that's right is under even more rock. Holy crap. Oh. Oh. Oh, please don't stop in the middle of the trail, guys. Oh yeah. I'm seeing if everyone else all right. Boy, that rain has really done this place no favors on all that stuff.
Pretty washed. I'm a horrible leader.
I don't know why I keep getting off.
It's just been forever and none of this looks the same.
It doesn't.
And all the stuff that was fun to glide over now is like all loose baby heads. That sound good?
They're chasing. I feel like my band is in I just replaced it too.
So glad for boost. That would have been a broken switch or something.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You see it?
Yeah.
Like, as soon as it happened, I was like, oh, that fucking hurt bad.
Yeah. God damn, I do not remember this trail being this wacky.
Oh, the rain has like made this tough as heck.
I don't know. I got, what is it? You got it.
crapperoni, that trail's gone up a few clicks in difficulty. I want to turn my steering dampener up to like 8.